but that's not what we do here. We play D&D. So we're going to be doing that tonight again on episode 96 of Spicy and Dicey. Let's go with this recap. We got new art. We got music. Let's go.
In a town where the waves collide, goldfish shines, it's where we reside. But shadows rise, there's a storm inside. The misfits gather for the coming fight. Norman grins from the depths unknown. An evil man sits upon his throne. The Orca King, his tight so cruel. We stand unfazed, we're breaking the rules. We are the misfits, hearts untamed, fighting for goldfish. Never ashamed, we'll ride the waves, cast fear aside. Our courage burns like the ocean tide. Like the ocean tide.
Last time on Spicy and Dicey. The Misfits of Malla spoke with Lawrence Halsworth, their enemy who had tricked them into trying to find the masters for him. However, they released them before he could, and now claims that he has found the last master statue in Zon. Pippa and Astrum then led the team underwater to the caves, where Belle noticed her little mouse needed help and gave him a bubble helmet. But they were spotted by a large giant megalodon shark in the water and two evil shark guards. Most of the team managed to get to the underwater castle caves by teleportation and appeared on the other side. However, Amalia was attacked by Halmon when he tried to get her attention, and the shark came after them and managed to bite Clive and put him in its mouth. However, Halmon was able to pull him out, and they managed to get to the caves. Inside the cavern, Astrum had memories from his past of King Enon and his first experience saving a kappa from the terrible shark man as it held him over a ledge, and he managed to save the young kappa as a young man himself for Paloma. Inside of the caves, they then saw some hypnotized fishman sucking the arcane energy out of the master statue, and Pippa ran over and stabbed King Enon with her sword of 9 lives, badly damaging him and taking him down. Sirus and Pete tried to get the arcane crystals off the boat and destroy them in the water. The rest of the team, Sakura and Wendeline, then used their magic to attack the shark man Nottingham. Meanwhile, Belle and Halmon seemed to find some treasure. In the chaos, Astrum felt the master seemingly reaching out to him through magic, but couldn't connect. And then King Enon was revived by Nottingham, coming back again to attack. Now what will happen this week on...
This is what we do here at the Misfits of Malla, kill kings and have a good time liberating places. That's what we're doing. That's what this place is all about. We love liberation and people being free. It seems like the world needs a little bit more of that these days.
I can't believe people were trying to kill a master. I mean, can you imagine killing an ancient beast of magic? Oh my God, you have to be like a really bad person for that, or at least, I don't know, at least voted for somebody who is doing bad things. That's the type of person I imagine is gonna do that. But anywho, let's play this game. I don't like talking politics, but I'm not a big fan of kings either, King Enon.
See, here at Spicy and Dicey, everybody, we don't like kings too much either. No kings, right? Apparently, but not like in America, we have something as fucking annoying as a king. We just apparently have a blonde idiot. But some people call me that. Anywho, let's move on, everybody. Back exactly where we were. And the game is open right now. If you guys have the map, you can go see it to control and move your characters. And last time, we saw the amazing Misfits of Malla, all of you, in the caves underneath a broken castle in the water in Goldfish Town. And of course, this underwater, large kind of cavernous caves that were underneath this broken down castle, you were discovered and fought against King Enon, a large orca male hybrid. He was wearing a large suit, and Astrum, he seemed to have a dark background and connection to these two, King Enon and his right-hand man, Nottingham. We saw last time flashback to, of course, Astrum, where the capo was being hanged over a cliff as Nottingham laughed in the background, waiting to see your response. But you managed to save the day. And you luckily today went with Pippa and started to save the day right again with King Enon falling. However, Nottingham was able to Look at you little, I like the red hair on you, Sierra. Look at you, little cutie. Look at you. That's a little red bug. You look like a what's it called? A ladybug. You're a little ladybug. Anywho, your big eyes. All right. So last we saw that King Enon had then come back from the dead after Nottingham had used Revivify. He has some spells too, guys. And Hollywood, yo, if you want me to, I can program some spells in right now for King Enon. I got a pretty good one that will fuck you all up.
Let's do it, baby. Let's fucking go.
Let's see if your daughter survives the episode or her little mouse. Because now I'm gunning for that fucking Victor. I'm gonna get that little mouse Doctor Doom. Is that your plan? Are you gonna turn this little mouse into Mouse Von Doom? Is that gonna be your thing? Your mic is off, by the way. So if you say something, let me hear it. You shit.
No, that was absolutely not the plan.
No, okay. He's just gonna be a little scuba. You should have named him Steve, like little Scuba Steve. That should have been his name. But Victor works too. Anywho, right at the beginning of tonight's fight, guys, King Enon is actually back from the dead. And Hollywood, okay, if you want me to do it, I'm gonna do it. Let's have a good beginning hard attack as King Enon decides that he's gonna use some sorcery. Luckily, he's within 60 feet of you, which means that he can cast this spell in the back line direction. He looks and sees not only Amalia, Stassi, Wendeline, little baby Belle over there, Halmon, and Clive. He decides to go, "Thanks, Nottingham, but I gotta let you go, my friend. We gotta win this one. Well, Halswood's gonna take me out." Nottingham looks confused at his master. "What are you talking about? Sir, don't do it!" He goes, "Cloud kill!" As he sends out there a large cloud form, then is a large cloud then begins to form.
What level?
And gets distributed. Hold on. I'm programming it in as we speak. So give me a second. I have to do it at this time.
No, just tell me what level.
What level?
Just real quick.
Hold on. Let me open him up because I don't know what his spell stuff is.
Yeah, what level?
3.
Counter spell.
Ah, fuck! You wanted me to do this! You wanted me to do this! Bro, you know what?
Counter spell it back. Counter spell it back.
I am.
Okay, let's do it. Let's roll.
Legendary action. I succeed on all the hits. So
okay, cool. Yeah,
all of you get hurt. All of you. And hey, you wanted this? You get it right off the bat. So, Clive, Wendeline, Amalia, Nottingham, and Belle, and Halmon, you all take... Sorry, now I have to roll this because I have to look up Cloud Kill because I had to program it in. So hold on 1 second.
I want to know what Halmon said in order for him to do that to all of you.
Yeah, he's just looking at you back there. Okay.
Hey, look at this pretty rock.
So that's, okay, 5. Okay, so that's, hold on 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Plus he has an 11 as well, add on. Okay, so you guys only take 27 hit points each. Not that bad. It didn't go that bad. So it just his rolls. So you guys all take 27 hit points. Amalia,
we have to make a saving throw.
5. What was that?
It's a Constitution saving throw for that one.
Yeah, but I'm going to use a legendary action and overturn all of your guys's. That's what I'm going to do there. I'm going to use that legendary action. All of you guys failed your save. He wins the hit. It was one spell over a distributed area. So I'm going to say that unfortunately, I'm pulling a god card here. I don't know if a lot of DMs would do this, but I'm going to say all of you lose that hit. Because Halmon, because fuck you. That's why.
Buddy, I'm coming for you. I'm coming. You have maybe 2 rounds to kill me before I get you.
Woo! Here we go. Let's go. Okay, so Amalia, you're up. As King Enon has done that. However, I'm going to use my action surge as his fighter because now he was a fighter at first. Now I had to add in some sorcery stuff. But King Enon, I'm going to still use his multi-attack, and I'm going to attack Pippa right there. She's right there. So as he's cast that spell, I am now going to use my action surge and multi-attack Pippa. So he's going to... What?
Can Pippa just, like, as a reaction immediately just teleport? Because that's what Pippa would do.
As a reaction?
Yeah.
You're within 5 feet.
Because he can't really, like...
I think
Let's do it.
teleportation is like a
instant.
bonus action.
Yeah, it's a bonus
Not
action.
a reaction.
Okay, I'm going to go with that then. So no, I'm going to say that his attack's going to hit then. Because I think you're right, Halmon, but I know it's instantaneous, but it's not your turn, so fuck it. So Pippa, he's going to do multi-attack. Let's see if he hits you with that with the first one. So the plus 11, though, so that's 16. He does not.
Come on, he can't get with shit. You're fine.
Yeah, he swings at you, but he's a little groggy from being revived. So Pippa, he goes, "Rah! Rah!" Just like Kingpin, like imagine Kingpin right in front of you, Harley, like that kind of Vincent D'Onofrio type of thing that he's got going on, and he just swings at you full force. However, Pippa, you manage to, you dodge the shit out of it. Yep. So King,
and then I'll wait for my turn.
Yeah, it's not your turn, baby. It's not your turn. Amalia, however, you are up. What would you like to do?
That is a great question. Give me 1 second.
Then it's Pippa and then Belle. So Pippa and Belle, you're on deck. And then the other Shark Man. So
I am... Okay, yeah, that works. I'm going to cast Immolation on King Anon.
all right, remember, if you don't leave Cloud Kill, it also will affect you next turn because it still is going on. So unfortunately, you also will be hurt if you do not try to escape the Cloud Kill. It can hurt you again. So remember that. I have to actually put that on the map.
He has to roll Dex 18.
Who does? Who are you attacking? Nottingham or Enon?
Enon.
Okay. That's 18 feet or so. Boom. Okay, so he needs to do a con save, you said, of... what was that?
Dex save of 18. Dex save of 18.
Save. Okay. With a plus... Nope. So he did not do a dex of 18.
He is going to take 34 damage.
Damn. Okay, good job. What was that? What did you just use?
Immolation, so... Sorry, try one other thing. Basically, he's writhing in flames. I can do it on the creature I can see within range. Basically, he's burning like a bright light in a 30-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 30 feet. And at the end of each turn, he has to repeat the saving throw. And then he'll take 4d6 fire damage if he can't.
Okay, cool. So he's just like, oh!
Also, the magical flames can't be extinguished by non-magical means. So if he jumps in water, it's not going to go out.
Okay.
He also needs to roll concentration for that Cloud Kill now.
Good. You guys are getting ahead of me.
I'm just I want you to know how on it I am today. Okay.
Okay. Hey, you guys help me like that. So he only rolled a 12 there, but he has the Orca with it has a +2. So that's on top of that. So that's 14. So that would be for the concentration. I have to check then what my concentration is if it breaks. I'm not seeing that in this for this spell.
It's a con save. It's half of the damage that you take. So you roll a con save, and the DC is 16 because of her damage.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had to do that before. Okay, so damn it, fuck. So concentration broken on the goddamn Cloud Kill. So King Enon, unfortunately, as he takes the flames they kind of seem to come out of his body eternally, Amalia. You see from across the way those fucking red flames like shoot out of his body. Pippa, not that far from you. Ah! He screams as the flames
My
start to
Pippa
burst
Bryce
out.
for Pippa, by the way.
So Pippa, you're like, ah! Ah! So Pippa, I'm going to say actually, Pippa, make a con save to see if you're blinded by this bright light.
No.
Well, hey, you said it.
Hey, Nottingham. Wasn't that kind of a dick move?
Pippa. So Pippa, unfortunately, you're temporarily blinded, and you can't see, and it's your turn.
It's okay. I don't need eyes.
Well, you kind of need them. You're the one that has to put the
sorry.
stone in the master. So, what would you like to do, Pippa?
Let's see. I know that I can like. Well, one, I was already looking in the direction where I wanted to teleport, and now that I have the image in my brain because I remember looking at it, I can teleport there anyway.
Okay.
So I'm still gonna teleport, right to the master or the statue with my blue stone.
Okay.
And I want to save him, so I'm gonna give him the stone.
Well, Pippa, you're blind, and you need to find the slot where the stone fits. So, Pippa, you're gonna have to do a dex.
Where is it? Someone guide me.
So, Pippa, you have to do a dex save with
lower. A little lower. Okay, hi. A little bit. Okay, a little bit to the right. Got you steady, Pippa.
Halmon, you're like in the back. You're like, you can't see shit. You're like, to the right.
What do you want me to roll?
You have to do a dex save. I'm gonna put a dex save here to see if you can put it. No, check. It's a check. It's a check.
Oh, well, I did a dex save.
Okay, well.
21.
No, check. Give me the check.
No, check out the one.
Yeah.
Also the fishman and circled in the red there also has to make a Constitution save if they're gonna do that because he's within 30 feet.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll do that. Pippa, give me a dex.
It's a 15.
Oh, Pippa, 15 is not bad. So you actually you managed to find the hole. All of us men have been in this situation, am I right? So you managed to find the hole, and you shove it in there. You just shove it right in there. You give me that noise. Give me that shoving noise.
I honestly don't want to miss the part when he turns into a master.
Oh yeah, you're blind. Okay, well Pippa, you managed.
I'm like slowly putting it in, like, oh, I know I have to, but I really want to see it.
Did you just say you're slowly putting it in?
I'll describe it first.
I did.
So you just slowly put it in. All of a sudden, you hear the whale statue go, oh, like, ooh. Anywho, you put it in. Thank you, Stop.
Part.
What'd you say, Red Fox? What'd you say?
I usually skip this part.
Oh, okay. You just usually shove it right in there. The statue, though, however, Pippa, as you put it in there, the cracks all over it start to like glow blue. The rest of you can all see this. Pippa, however, you can just kind of feel the energy, like a surge of energy coming off the statue. It's quite bright to everybody else. The light blue cracks then go throughout the whole statue's body as it begins to disintegrate and break down. However, Pippa and the rest of the group, it's not the same as the other masters. Halmon, Amalia, Sakura, all of you that have Clive, that have put the stone inside the other statues, it seemed that the master just kind of came out of it, like its spirit was released. This one seems to be just deteriorating. The statue is breaking, the magic glowing out of its body, not forming into any shape. So Pippa, as you stand there, you just feel this, and the rest of you are all witnessing it. However, Pippa, that is your turn.
Wait, is Clive close enough to where I can yell to him to telepathically, like, can he image show me what's going on? If I yell out to Clive?
Well, you can yell out to it. You can. I mean, if you want to.
Can I only hear stuff?
No, I mean, you can speak.
Clive, can you please telepathically tell me what's happening? I don't want to miss this.
Clive will answer Pippa and say, I think it's dying, Pippa. Needs more of its power back.
We gotta do something.
Well, Pippa, it's not your turn anymore. It is now Little Belle. You are up. You are in the back still. You are on the treasure that you'd found. You and Halmon had both found 5,000 gold each. However, Belle, you're kind of in the back, and you were just covered in the cloud kill, but that's gone now. So what would you like to do, Little Belle? You have that giant box of crystals that Sirus needs to push in the water. You have Nottingham, who's right there. And then you have the Fishman across the way and King Enon. So what would you like to do, Belle?
Hold on, I'm pulling up the map so I can see it better because I couldn't see it on the stream
Oh, you're
big
good.
enough.
I know. I'm sorry about that. It's small on that little screen.
No, it's fine. Okay. Measuring distances.
I think from where you are, it's probably around a little over maybe 60 feet to 50, I think.
61 to King Enon.
Okay.
So
You do need to take a move. You always move.
I don't need to move.
Okay. You're like, I got my bow.
It's 80 feet. I don't need to move.
80 feet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, she's gonna crossbow Sir Mr. King Enon over here.
Hey, get it. Get that king out of there.
Oh no.
What? Did you fail for the first time?
Oh no.
What?
One.
She never
no.
fails. She never misses. She never misses.
Belle, are you okay?
Oh.
It's because she's worried about
Almon's
her
genuinely worried right now. He
Well,
sees that happen.
My pocket.
I mean,
it's just so heavy. All the gold.
The gold.
inside
I can
all of
carry
my
the gold
pocket.
for you, Belle. We're also keeping it on the DL, by the way. But I can help. I can
Yeah,
take your
Belle,
gold.
I have
You're just like pocket. You're like.
It's not.
Because Belle said that, would everyone with elven heritage be able to hear that?
Billy, you just want to figure this out. I mean,
Fuck
I don't
you,
know.
Billy. It's my money. I'm getting myself a leg. Fuck off.
I don't think.
I don't care about the money, Halmon. It's all about the principle.
You and Cyrus over here.
Are you
goody
the
goody.
principal?
All right, so Belle. I don't think Belle said that actually out
Okay.
loud. I don't think she would have said that. But Belle, you have 2 other hits. You can.
I have 2 other attacks. So let's do it again. Oh!
You hit. You
Oh
def
shit!
hit on
That's
that
a
one.
nat 20.
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
A
So
nat
give me
1 and
full,
a nat 20.
give me
You
give me
go
full
one way, and
give me
then
full
you
damage on that.
go the other way.
Okay, you can do one more, but on that one you can give me full damage. So that's just that's all. Well, I mean, I can actually take full damage there. Like you can actually do. So that's what 2d8 plus 7. So that is actually 16 plus 7. So that's then 23. So okay, 23 hit on that.
Math.
Okay, yeah, math.
Okay.
Just the thing every actor's good at. Nice.
25.
You hit.
And then we'll do that. And I have one more thing to do. That's 11. And then it is also going to be a bursting arrow.
Cool.
So it's another 2d6.
Another 2d6. Give me that damage. Just a little 3. Extra little 3-pointer.
It's like
all right.
She always hits, but it's never a lot of damage.
No, it's always just like a just like a little
damage.
Pop, pop.
Like Almon's considering getting her like a longbow or something.
She might need one.
Small, so her arrows are small.
I mean, it depends though.
I think I have a longbow in inventory. I think there's a longbow in my inventory, and I just chose to use a crossbow because the crossbow was like specific to
your dad.
Like my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a longbow in my inventory. It's just not equipped right now.
Just go take it at practice range. It's fine.
Yeah, take it as some father-daughter bonding moments. Like, it's like we got to get you a bigger bow. she's like, this one's the size of my body.
All Belle hears from that is that Halmon is trying to replace her real father by getting rid of her crossbow.
You can do both, okay?
She's gonna give you the most sour look there. But however, it is Nottingham's turn because little Belle, you took your 3 shots and you didn't really want to move. Do you want to move or not move?
So the thing that we're staring on, it's a pile of gold, right?
It's like a pile of like cargo. It's like boxes and what you guys had looted out of it just happened to make like in total like 10,000 gold and like cups and coins and kind of gold bars and things like that. But there are crates, so you're like on top of all these crates.
Belle is just gonna like go in the crates and Scooby-Doo that shit and hide inside.
Okay. However, I will say this. They've already all seen you over there. So, like, you're on the thing. So they know you're over there.
That's full cover now.
Are you still invisible? I don't. Okay,
I don't know.
Well, I don't know either.
The
We
ring
never
never
clarified.
comes off.
That's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. I'm gonna say you're not invisible anymore. However,
Okay, well,
I will say
inside, like dive.
Okay, well, give me a stealth roll, and also you can always put on that invisibility ring, I guess. So if you want, you can go invisible. You can go invisible, and you can go in those boxes. However, give me a stealth roll with advantage, just to see if they saw you like disappear and go in there. 20. Okay. So you managed to slip into the boxes. You got Halmon. You look over. She's gone. She's put on the ring. She's crawled into the boxes, and you managed to hide within the crates. But Nottingham is up, and he is going to actually, unfortunately, attack Amalia because you're right next to him.
Nottingham, who just hit you?
Hey,
think about it, dude. Who just hit you?
If you want, Halmon, I'm going to let you yell that because you are there. Give me a persuasion roll as you're there.
That is I do pretty good in those.
If you do,
28.
Oh my god. Okay. So
I'm
he's
plus
like
10.
Damn. Okay. So he looks at you like, you're right. Enon! What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck, Enon?
Forever.
Fucking forever, dude.
Forever? You're gonna treat me like that?
Yeah, that's bullshit, Enon.
Fuck it. Fuck, I'm out of here. He puts his sword in his sheath, and he starts heading just straight out of the thing. However, Astrum, this is still the same Nottingham that is that same Nottingham from your life. So I just want you to remember, Astrum, Nottingham is leaving here, but he's done a lot of horrible things to you. So just remember that, Astrum. But Nottingham is deciding, apparently, I'm out. Halmon, you're really fucking up my stuff today. But I love it. So Nottingham now, he's decided to run from you, Amalia, and he's going to just make it basically to the cave door. And he's going to kind of stand there and then turn around and be like, I want to see them kill this prick. And he kind of turns around and stand there and just kind of stands to look and watch what's about to happen. I think he's kind of lurking, seeing if he can get anything from this. However,
welcome, Amalia.
However, he kind of waits there, and Astrum, we are now up to you. What would you like to do, buddy?
So Astrum, he's kind of like torn because he kind of wants to go after Nottingham, but at the same time, he looks at Nottingham, and then he looks back at Pippa, who's kind of like by herself and struggling with the beast. He sees like the beast that it's currently dying, correct?
You see that something's up, and as you remembered, Astrum, something was reaching out to you from that statue last time. However, your wisdom rolls you weren't able to comprehend what it was trying to tell you. But as you see the large master now beginning to crack and break, that magic that was trying to contact you seems to be seeping out of it. And yes, indeed, Pippa's right there, and you don't know what this thing is going to do. King Enon is right on the other side of her, and this statue looks like it's about to blow. So that's up to you.
Yeah, so Astrum's gonna go over to Pippa and see what's going on, and he's gonna run over to her, be like, Pippa, what's going on? You okay?
I mean, I think I'm okay. I can't see anything. I'm blind. I got blinded by that blast. But Clive said that the master's dying. I don't know what's happening. You're gonna have to tell me.
So, Astrum, as you've made it over to this area, I'm going to ask you again to give me a wisdom check, please, here.
Gotcha.
Okay. 14's not bad. I can give you a 14. So I was hoping for more of a 15 or something, but 14's right kind of where I need you to be. However, some things, once again, you're not understanding this, Astrum, but the magic, once again, seems to be, instead of seeping out into the crystals or turning into a master, it starts to go into you. The blue magic seems to then change its direction, and the cracks, the statue that seems to now be crumbling and falling to pieces, it now seems to be redirecting itself into you. You can't understand what's happening, but Astrum, all of a sudden, the blue magic is going inside your body as you float up into the air. You are now floating and hovering mid-air above the ground, the water, this crumbling statue, and the magic seems to be seeping into your body. What would you like to do?
Not sure there's much he can do. He's kind of just sitting there floating in the air, and all this energy is kind of getting soaked into his body. So he's kind of just looking down at like himself, be like, "What's going on? The hell is this magic?"
So as you float in the air and the magic is seeping into your body, your eyes begin to glow blue, and it seems that you are in some type of altered state. I need you to give me a con save here, please.
Just a 9.
Just a 9. Oh, so the power is fucking radiating through you, Astrum, and you take 31 hit points of damage as this magical fucking energy is just coursing through your veins. It feels like you're burning from the inside. Ironically, kind of like King Enon currently is, but yours is more through this magical power flowing through your veins. But you take damage as it seems to burn you from the inside. Last thing, Astrum, before I move on from your turn, anything else you'd like to do? You can still do like a spell, or you've already moved, but you can still do an action or a spell or something. But right now you are mid-air, just kind of getting hurt by this intensely powerful magic getting sucked into your body. What do you want to do?
1 second, I'm looking at my spells.
That's okay. Take your time. As all of you, by the way, have watched your new friend Astrum, I'm sure most of you are confused. Belle, you watch from inside the little crate that you're hiding in. Amalia, Clive, Stassi, Wendeline, sorry. Pippa, unfortunately, you can't see this. But
I know. How long am I going to be blinded for?
Well, for the first, I think until you make another con, I think you have to do a con save.
Okay.
But Astrum, what would you like to do, my friend? You don't have to do anything, but...
Yeah, I think I'm going to skip now.
Okay, so you're just kind of accepting this. As you float in the air, something is happening to you, and you're not exactly sure what it is. On your next turn, we'll see if you can make another wisdom save or check. But right now, Pete is up next. As Pete then runs to this large box, he's going to help Sirus try to push it in the water. However, it is extremely strong, so he needs to roll here. Oh, fucking not good. So Pete tries to, him and Sirus pushing this crate, but they cannot push it. He doesn't know what to do. Sakura, you're up next. What do you want to do? Nottingham, the evil shark man, just ran right past you, Sakura. And now you can see that Astrum is going through some type of godly problem. King Enon and the other fishmen are on the other side. And Pete and Sirus are struggling with the crystals. What would you like to do?
Oh my gosh, I'm so torn.
It's all right. Take a moment. I know you're dealing with a lot today now because of the whole Geo thing, but take your time.
I think
recalibrate your brain.
I'm going to help Pete and Sirus.
Okay. So Sakura, you're going to make a dash. You go head straight to the boat. I think that's within 30 feet for you. Yeah. So you get to the boat. Sakura, what do you want to do to help them push that crate in there? I mean, you can be pretty strong, Sakura, at times. So what do you want to try to do?
I didn't get that far yet.
Okay. Well, you're there now.
I'm not sure. I think can I just hype them up?
Yeah, I mean, if you can, you can just be like, yo, guys, let's do this. So, Sakura, do you want to give me a strength check then?
Yeah.
All right, give me a strength. You're hyping him up. You're like, all right, Pete. Pete, of course,
I'm going to hype up Pete.
Pete immediately, then, as you get there, Sakura, he wants to impress you. So he turns into his human form. So you see his white, spiky, like long, spiky anime hair. He still has his monkey tail, but his body, he wears like the vest on, and his arms are like more ripped and covered with like the tribal looking kind of monkey tattoos that go up and down his body. But he has, has his nice face. His skin is like still that kind of pinkish white that he has when he's a monkey. but he just looks like a handsome man now. He looks to you, Sakura, like, let's do this, babe. He's so like still infatuated with you. But Sakura, give me a strength roll here. I'm gonna also add
I got
another
a
strength.
17.
A 17?
Yeah.
Isn't terrible. Oh, and then he also got a 16. So I'm gonna move Sirus's roll just up here. Since he's not here, I'm gonna skip him later down the line. So I'm gonna give Sirus a strength roll here. I actually have his stuff. So Sirus rolled. Oh shit! He only rolled a 10. So Sirus is still struggling, which is funny because it's Sirus. But I'm gonna have Sirus actually in his turn here turn into his 10-foot form, so he gets advantage now. So I'm actually gonna have him roll again there, just because he's not here. Okay, 25.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Sirus
crit. Cyrus crit.
Yeah, So basically,
that was a nat 20.
Yeah, so basically Sirus, then with all of his might, with Pete there and Sakura, you there, all three of you push those crystals, and you manage to push it off of the ship. Boom. Splash in the water. You manage to push these arcane kind of siphoned crystals from the master that were going to be used as weapons, and they disappear, Sakura. You watch as they go deep, deep, deep down into that murky kind of water below where the boat was docked, and you can just see the faintest glow of those arcane crystals down in the water, just down there in the murkiness. Great job, Sakura. Anything else you'd like to do? You can still, if you have any bonus actions or anything you want to do, let me know.
You think I could hit anybody from over here?
Well, yeah, technically you haven't made like an action. You moved, and then you pushed. You did push the crate, so I guess that would technically be your action. So unless you have a bonus action,
I have magic, right?
Yeah,
That's
but unfortunately, it's an action.
Let me see
Remember?
real quick. Hold on.
I changed that rule a while ago. You guys got too comfortable when I gave you an extra bonus of magic. But especially Clive, you were fucking killing people left and right. But anywho, so Sakura, unfortunately, I think that's all you can do unless you have a bonus action, like taking out your blink dog or trying to go invisible again. But I think that's kind of just where you are.
I'm just gonna call it. Yeah.
All right. So Sirus, Pete, and Sakura. Great job, Sakura. You managed to succeed in that mission. So the three of you guys got those crystals out of the way. No problem. Great job. So Sakura, you are done. And up next is Wendeline. So finally we get to Wendeline. As you were in the back there still by Clive and Amalia, what would you like to do, Wendeline? That piece of shit shark man that attacked you guys, he's trying to run away. And then there's King Enon and then another fish man out there. And then clearly Astrum is going through some type of issue. So what would you like to do, Wendy?
Who was the one that attacked me?
Nottingham. He's the one that ran right by you. He's trying to escape and leave. Halmon has decided, or has managed to convince him to run away and leave. However, he's still lingering around. Not attacking you at the moment. He stopped that, but he did attack you earlier, Wendy, and Amalia.
We can kill him like one at a time, is what my thought process was. That way he's not hitting us while the other guy's hitting us.
I'm going to use one of magic missiles.
Okay. Fuck yeah. So you can do it on Nottingham, I'm assuming. So give it to me. Those all hit. So you have magic with a direct hit.
I'm going to do this one.
Do it.
How many is it? It's 4.
I don't know what level you're using it at, because it's whatever your level you're at, it should say.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is 4th level.
4th level. So that should be, it should say for you every level after, is it every magic missile after a certain level gains another hit? I correct? I just don't remember what level that is. It may say, if you can check that for me, please let me know. So I don't remember if it's 5.
No idea.
Might be at 3. If it's at 3, then you're at 4.
The second level or higher.
Okay, cool. So you can do 2 more hits. So you 3 and then 2 more. You can get a total of 5, I believe.
Which one did I pick? Was it 4th level? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you said 4. Yeah, you said 4. You're good.
Okay, so 1 more. Okay.
Yeah, boom. So 4, 5, 2, and 5. Great hits, Wendy. So boom, 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 boom. Wendeline, as you just send out this fucking magic blast to Nottingham, he's just like surprised. He didn't expect this after trying to run away from you. So you just managed to just You're like, fuck you, dude, as you stop him from running away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to kill you. That's the right thing to do, Wendy. He's a piece of shit. He tried to kill a young baby Kappa. So as you kind of send those missiles at him, Wendy, you hit him with all 5. Boom. The golden magic just shoots out of your hands. Clive, Amalia, you see the glowing gold just shoot out of Wendeline. Wendeline, you can also make a move here if you'd like. So do you want to move somewhere else or do you want to stay put? It's up to you.
Nah, I did it for the plot. I'm good. I was like,
Okay.
oh, let me just pew pew real quick.
All right, well, good. I'm glad you guys are doing it for the plot. So the shark man took that hit, and Halmon, you are on deck. So it's Halmon and Clive. Halmon, you're right there. Nottingham has managed to. He's now ran past you, Halmon, but now he's looking at Wendeline like, "What the fuck?" As he's been just hit by 5 blasts. So what do you want to do, my friend?
Is this kind of like an Infinity Stone situation where if I grab onto him, it'll help him for Astrum?
It may or may not be a situation where, yes, if you help him stabilize the magic, perhaps he won't be so hurt by it. Let's just say that. But I know that's me telling you this. I would say that Halmon would need to make an Arcana check or something like that to see if I don't even know. I mean, no, you know what? If that's just up to you, man. If you just think that you want to go help him up there, then that's up to you. I'm not going to give you any type of thing.
Okay.
I'm going to let you make the choice.
And
King Enon is still clearly has flames coming out of his body. So
yeah, I don't want to touch him. I'd have to get close to hit him. That's the thing. He's on fire right now.
He's creating a big light energy as well. You don't want to be blinded like Pippa.
All right. I am going to greater teleport to Astrum.
Okay. So as you greater teleport to Astrum and you grab, I'm assuming you want to help him. Are you trying to pull him down or what are you trying to do?
I'm going to teleport like to his height and I'm going to grab him and hold on. If we start getting lower, fine, but I'm trying to hold on to him. That way I'm not like, we either fall or I stay up there with him, depending on how the magic works.
All right, well, give me a con save. You also need a con save for this as you grab his body. And the magic starts. You feel that blue magic that's siphoned from the master.
I'm trying, buddy.
So now surging. Oh, man. Nicely done. So as you manage to hold him, you stabilize yourself from that magic. It's not affecting you, Halmon. You can see that all the magic is not hitting you, but it's going into Astrum. However, the energy of this magic, you were very right, Hollywood, by the way. By the way, you clocked that. Proud of you. Because the energy from this magic indeed was almost too much for Astrum to be taking in that one moment of time. However, it seems that by your energy, your large build, your large frame, you were able to help absorb some of this arcane energy. Plus, you yourself still radiates with pretty strong Santa magic. So I'm going to say you've kind of pushed it back a little bit, but it's still there. And
I yell out at Pippa to grab my leg and touch me.
Okay, so Pippa, he yells down for you to grab his leg. Do you want to try to in that moment?
What do I have to roll to do that?
Well, I'm going to let you do it as a reaction, just because you will be there. Just see if you can give me a dex. So
just like reach up, and I'll kick it, and I'll put my leg on there.
Give me a dex check here, Pippa.
Okay, and then is that also for helping me not be blinded anymore?
No, that's on your next turn.
Oh dang! I keep doing a save. Sorry, one more time.
You're lucky I do that. I let you be 17. Okay.
So what happened?
So you jump and you manage to touch Halmon's the one leg he has. You manage to grab it, and Pippa. So you're like swinging on Halmon's leg now, Pippa, as you're blind, but you feel that you're swinging on it, and you manage to keep stabilizing the magic. Once again, Astrum, the energy that's going through you, it's now not hurting you so much. You don't have to make a save next turn, as the energy is now being siphoned now to your 2 other friends. Pippa, Halmon, Astrum, all glowing with this blue magic.
Oh, jeez. Halmon, what are you doing to me? What's happening?
Hold on. Oh, my God. Hold on, please.
You guys, all of you two seem to get a surge of it's like almost euphoric. So Pippa, Halmon, Astrum, after you all seem to connect and you're all siphoning the magic, you seem to all feel like it's like a really intense tingles that then begin to shoot up down your body. However, Clive, we're up to you, my friend. What would you like to do in this moment here? You still got Nottingham. You still got King Enon across the way. I know you're strong, Clive. What are you going to do?
All right.
All right.
Clive is going to. That is. He's just going to. Just let me quickly measure. Okay, yeah. He's going to just get in range. He's going to cast right at Enon. Oh, yeah, that's really in range. So he's going to just walk up, look up to Enon, seeing that he sees that Pippa, Halmon, and Astrum are sort of stabilizing the magic, correct?
At the moment, yes, you can probably tell that it seems to be. They're all just. You're looking at your three friends connected, Clive, and they're all like
screaming and writing.
Yeah, they're all just like look like they're not coming, but similar. It's like it's like just that kind of. They're like very weirdly hanging on to each other.
It's like that scene from Doom Patrol.
Yes, a little bit. Yeah, it's like yeah, yes, very much. Yeah.
Oh, good. All right, then. Clive is then going to look at Enon and cast Feeble Mind. He has to make a save of an intelligence save of 18.
Of 18, okay. Intelligence save of 18. He has a plus on his intelligence. I don't know why it's saying it's so low. He's an orca human hybrid like person. It said like only 6 intelligence. I'm like that's not correct. That shouldn't be. I don't know why that says that. So I'm gonna roll myself here with the +2. So he needs to make a what save?
DC 18 intelligence save.
Fuck. 16. I rolled a 16. That's 14 plus 2. So
Jay, you are not gonna like this. So first, the target takes.
Hold on, Billy. Hold on.
Do it. I know you're gonna do it. Yeah.
I'm choosing my legendary action, Billy. Overturn your roll. I save in my own favor. Unfortunately for you. As King Enon shakes off the spell. I know, Billy, you're sitting there just like, ah! But unfortunately, King Enon pushes
He's dead
that spell
silent
off.
right now. You know he's pissed off.
Come on, Billy. I'm sorry. Used your spell and it failed. What else would you like to do? When Billy goes quiet, we know it's an eerie feeling.
He's looking at like price for flights to go like literally beat your ass and then come back.
He's like, I have my passport now. All right, so Billy, what are you gonna do, buddy? What are you gonna do?
I can't do anything, Jay. You took his only action. I've already used.
I thought you had. I thought you had a bonus or something.
No, I wouldn't. No, I used my bonus action for the fighter class because I had to use it during the attack with the shark.
Well, it happens. All right, Billy. Clive is annoyed. It's okay. You did your best, Clive. Now we're going to the fish man. What was he needed to make a save, Amalia? What was that?
He needs to make a.
It was a con save, right?
It is dex save.
Dex save. Okay. You got a +6 on it, so I think he saved. Unfortunately, so the fish
damage.
Okay, take half damage. Give me the damage.
So he's gonna take half of 25. So.
Okay, got it. So he takes 12 damage. I'll give him 12. So it takes 12 hit points of damage. Boom! As he kind of gets hit by the flames, too, right there. The radiant light hits him, and he's fucking not good at that. He also makes the con, I know, for the blinding. Damn it. So he is unfortunately blinded. So the fishman can't see shit. The fishman is just like stumbling around over here by King Enon, like, ah! He's like making fishman bubble noises, but he can't do too much. He's fucked. However, we're back to King Enon, and he needs to make a dex save again. Ah, fucking hell. Okay, so give me that damage, Amalia.
Oh, full damage or?
Yeah, full damage. Even he has a +6 on his dex, and he still failed that like shit. 28. Nice. So Amalia, you hit him harder with those flames as they just keep burning from inside his own body. So he's definitely fucking hurt and on fire. However, he is going to use Cloud Kill again. And I'm going to use Cloud Kill on that area in the back. Boom. So Belle, Wendeline, Amalia, and Clive. And Nottingham again, actually. They all need to make another save, please.
Reaction counterspell.
Okay, Clive. You did it. So you managed to counteract the Cloud Kill. It worked this time, Clive. He's like in the back, just furious, like, fuck! As the flames just burn off of his body and his now Astrum. You can see that the suit that he wears is now starting to fall apart. The flames are just like burning it away. And unfortunately, King Enon is not doing great. He's not having a good time. However, he's going to run forward. He now is pissed off and sees what you guys are doing over there. So he's going to run straight up to Pippa, Astrum, and Halmon and kind of go over in this area as he's still burning it on fire, but he is now over towards you. However, as he runs that way, Astrum and Halmon, you need to give me a con save here because he's going to blind you with that brightness from Amalia's spell. So I need Astrum and Halmon to both give me con saves. Amalia, why'd you use a spell that would blind all your friends?
18.
Oh, Astrum.
Yeah, I'm blind as a bat.
Astrum is so Astrum. Now you're just floating in the air.
I'm the only one that can see this happen.
Halmon, you're right in the middle, holding on to both. They're both blind as fuck, Halmon, and you're like holding on to both of them. Pippa, you're squirming
They're
around.
very bright flames.
I yell at him like,
right.
dude, we're in the middle of something. Can you fucking shoo?
He like just looks over to you and Halmon and Pippa and Astrum, and he's just like, and he just makes like this big giant roar, and then followed by like a weird whale noise, like a like just like follows.
Why don't you
after.
focus on the fire on your body first? Like, god damn, you stink. Oh my god, get away.
Astrum's gonna be petty.
Whale. You're
Astrum's
right, that fucking whale blubbered.
For like no
Sorry,
reason. Because Astrum's so salty about Because Astrum's so salty about the fact that he's blind, he's going to be petty and be like, maybe if your barber would have lined up that fricked up haircut you got, I wouldn't be blind right now.
Yeah, no, that's not even a fire. It's that ugly ass haircut. 100%. I'd rather go blind than look at your face again. Actually, can I fail my save just so I could not have to see your face again?
Just shit talking him. However, Amalia, it's now your turn again. So you are up, and however, your spell is still activated and going inside of him. So what would you like to do, Amalia? You have to take out that other fish man. Nottingham's still back there behind Wendeline, and King Enon is on the bridge. So what would you like to do?
I am going to... Well, hang on, I need to measure something.
Sorry, guys, my camera moved. And we'll take a break in a little bit, though, guys, by the way, when we get halfway through this fight, just so you guys know. I know fights can take a little bit sometimes because there's a good amount of you and, of course, the people you're fighting against. So, as you know, thank you for hanging in there.
I am actually going to extend a sorcery point. And I am going to use my ability, Careful Magic. So I'm going to make it so Halmon, Astrum, and Pippa automatically save on a saving throw.
Okay.
God.
And then you guys are fine. You're fine. Nothing's going to happen to you.
Don't let go, Pippa. Don't let go, please.
I'm going to cast Fireball so it hits all three fishmen and King Anon.
Okay, well, remember that those fishmen that are surrounded with the blue, they're not bad people. Just so you know, it's the one in the red circle that's
earlier, didn't they?
No, they didn't.
They were chanting.
It's just that one. Yeah, they're not. But you can kill them. I mean, if you want, you can kill them. They work.
Fine then. I will shoot the fireball in between the fishman and King Anon, so then it has enough range to hit both of them.
Okay, I get you. So give me that hit.
No, you got to roll a dex save.
Oh, I got to roll dex. You're correct. Thank you.
Both of them.
Thank you. Sorry, I was thinking. Was this? Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Pippa, the ground underneath you is on fire. Don't let go anymore. Don't let go. Climb up the leg. Climb, Pippa, climb.
Unfortunately, Amalia, he rolled a nat 20, and your fireball.
He still takes half damage.
Half damage. Okay, so the other guy though, the fishman though, he
also half damage.
He rolled. He also gets half damage.
Okay. So they both get half of 27.
Okay. Cool. So I'll give them a nice boom, boom. Fantastic. Good job. Good job. Amalia, fireball action. Boom, boom. They take the hit. So Pippa, you are up. So you're right there, Pippa, but you are blind. So give me a con save. See if you can shake that off.
Don't I automatically get it?
No, you don't automatically get it.
Hang on, I rolled a check.
Stop roll. I said save.
She's giving herself advantage on purpose.
Illegal advantage.
Yeah, exactly. I know what she's doing. I know what she's doing.
She was hoping to get the bad rolls out first.
Yeah, for real. Okay, but you did get a 17. She got a 17, so she's good. So Pippa, you're not blind anymore. You shake it off, and as you shake it off, you just see Halmon's nub, just right above you, and fucking a giant flaming fucking whale.
Oh my God, Halmon, why would you have me do this? What's the point?
Climb, Pippa. Don't let go.
Okay, I'm just like gonna climb, I guess, on his backside.
So you're on Halmon's back as Halmon is holding on to Astrum. So Astrum, Halmon, and Pippa, you are just floating in midair as this little lump together. Astrum, you're completely blind. You have no idea what's happening, and your body is just like, as you're like fucking siphoning magic up through you. So Pippa, you're climbing up them.
So like I'm sandwiched between them right now?
Yeah, kind of. You're kind of a nice little Pippa.
A Halmon sandwich.
So Pippa, what do you want to do?
Maybe what's above us?
Not just the cave, like the upper cave, like
Like how far away from
I don't know. You guys always ask me that shit. You're in an underwater cave.
I was gonna tell Astrum just to like grab it so he stays stable.
Well, right now you're still floating. The magic is keeping you in the air.
Okay.
And you're over water. You are over water, so if you fell.
There was fire.
No, he was just saying that the whale's on fire.
I was blind. Wow. So I'm
just trying to scare you to not let go.
So I'm just gonna climb, and can I roll like investigation or something to figure out, like, because we know that having more of us is better, but do we need more people?
Right now, you all seem pretty stable. Nobody's getting hurt.
Like, do we need more people to grab on to save Astrum, or can we do anything?
You don't need to right now. I can
just real quick. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Okay. So if your turn isn't up yet, you still have a couple turns. So
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
You're good. No, Pippa, you're not getting hurt at all. You guys, I told you that you're stable.
All right. Well, while we're suspended in midair, I guess I'm just gonna do cast Black Ice on both Enon and Nottingham.
Unfortunately for you, King Enon is actually immune to ice attacks. He, as an orca, he actually has immunity to any ice or cold damage spells.
Even on a failed save, they still take half.
Okay, half damage then. Okay.
Does he get that?
Yeah, he'll take the half damage. Well, no, he's completely immune. So no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't take any damage. So you don't have to. You can't use Black Ice.
How far are we from? Who's the closest person to us?
King Enon. He's right there.
That's about. Let's see, right there. So I guess, and he's the one that's immune.
Yeah. So you can use anything else.
Fire breath, right? He's on fire.
Yeah, you have atomic breath weapon. You have a gun, a crossbow.
Yeah, I can do fire. Yeah, I'll do atomic breath weapon on him. But since Astrum,
Halmon and Astrum, you need to make saves here.
Wait, she can't just do it. We can't just spin. What do you mean?
What kind of?
Well, unfortunately, atomic breath weapon hits everybody within the 10-foot radius. So
damn it!
So you guys are.
What kind of
you
save?
held, Astrum, sorry, Red Fox, sorry. Your mic keeps breaking sometimes. So start now. Go.
Oh, I was going to say what kind of save?
It's going to be a con save, I believe.
Gotcha.
The dirty 20.
A dirty 20 is good. That's fine.
It's still half damage, but
Astro, yeah, you guys still take half damage, but
That's
Astro,
some
you're good.
crit, dude. He
Yo,
all
he's
these
good.
crits happening.
First good
Yeah.
roll of the night.
Yeah, I'm gonna say with that crit that you actually I'm gonna bypass the half damage for you, Astrum. I'm gonna do a quick little favor for you there. No half damage for you because you roll the crit. But Halmon, you do take half damage.
And you guys are gonna take.
Oh, and Enon fuck.
gets 22, so he only gets half of that.
Okay, so Halmon, you get
I guess they both do.
Halmon 11 damage, and then King Enon is 22. Damn, nice.
Damn it, Pippa. Direct hits.
So you managed to boom. Great job, Pippa. So Belle, you're invisible and you're still up. You see that Nottingham is still lurking behind you a little bit, Belle. But what do you want to do? You're hiding in those crates at the moment, Belle. What's your next move? You can stay there, you can stay hidden, or you can just keep sniping from your spot. It's really up to you. Your little mouse, Victor, he's like just sitting on your shoulder. Actually, you know what, Belle? Give me an animal handling check here. Let's see if little Victor stays with you or if he's going to run off.
Oh, fuck.
I know.
You're muted, Sierra.
Come on, Sierra. Give me an animal handling check.
I said, how dare you? He's been with me this entire time, and now you're trying to make him disappear.
How dare you? How dare you? You didn't even notice he was on your fucking stat block.
I didn't build my stat block, sir.
That's valid. That's valid. I forgot to tell you. Okay, so give me the animal handling. It is a 11. So not great, Belle. So little Victor.
Is horrible.
I'm sorry. So little Victor's like, he's just scared. He starts squeaking he starts squeaking all around. And he just jumps off your shoulder despite wearing his little bubble helmet. He just runs out there straight towards Nottingham. So I'm sorry, little Belle, but your little mouse, Victor, he's going to run straight. I'm going to give this little ball is going to be him. I'm going to make a little brown little ball. So this little brown ball
Take away all of my happiness.
That's what I do. That's my job. So Victor runs straight towards Nottingham, and Nottingham sees that little mouse. I'm going to need you to give Victor a dex save. Okay.
He's a little dexterous mouse.
Yeah, he's a little he's like just darting around the ground. So Nottingham's like, ah! And he looks down, he's trying to like step on, he's like, rodent! And he's like trying to like smash your little mouse. But Victor's jumping over feet. He's dodging it. But Belle, what would you like to do? Victor has managed to run away from you. You're kind of watching him do all that. So what do you want to do?
Well, Belle would run after Victor. Like, it's not safe out there.
Yeah, you would. You are still invisible, but now you are yelling. So you're like, Victor, come back. So you run out there after him, but now you're yelling while invisible. So I'm going to need you to give me one more stealth roll, please, too, Belle. With advantage, of course, because you are invisible, but you are also yelling.
Does Halmon know who Victor is?
Halmon was there for like a quick second. You were gone that episode, but she did pull out Victor for like a second, and Halmon was like, what the fuck? Your dad was more curious about it than anything. Your dad was like, is that a rat? So Halmon does know of Victor. Okay. Not great, Belle, but you managed to still be invisible. He doesn't know where you are, but he's aware of your presence around him. So be a little bit more careful. But you can still make an action if you'd like. You've moved, but you can still do an attack if you want.
Yeah, so let's see.
You have a lot of stuff. I mean, you have boots of levitation.
I know. I have so many things.
You're welcome.
So many things. You know what? Because he's like stomping on, trying to stomp on Victor. I think she's going to use her short sword and like stab at his feet.
Just try to stab at his foot. Go for it. Give me that stab. Give me a stabby stab.
Stabby stab. 15.
You do not hit. you do not hit him, fortunately, but you are stabbing at his feet, and you're invisible. So he's like, he just sees like blade marks like going into the ground, like near his feet, completely from invisibility. He's like, what the fuck? As he looks, as like the blade just kind of is going around his feet, but little Victor's also jumping around. Bell.
That's all King Anon, Nottingham. It's all King Anon.
So unfortunately, you do not hit Bell. But I also wanted you to do this while you are also going at his feet. Give me a dex save to make sure you don't hit Victor.
How dare you see? You see, guys. Jay hates me.
That's
20.
okay. You got a 20.
Okay,
You are not gonna hurt that little mouse. You are looking at him like crazy.
No,
you know that
he's
you're
not
not
the boy.
gonna. He's your new little scuba diver. Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a little Jack Cousteau. Okay, Astrum, you are up now. So give me a Constitution save, please, Astrum, to see if you can shake off being blinded.
Gotcha.
And then after that, right into a Wisdom check.
14.
Okay, so you're not blind anymore. You're fine. You are not blinded. You shake that off. Ugh. So you break the blindness from the spell. And immediately
a fire-breathing tiefling and a bearded
yeah,
man.
basically,
like I'm this close to his face.
Yeah, Halmon's nipples just basically like right there. You're like, oh, you basically are just right on Halmon's chest, just straight on his. Halmon, is your hair black on your chest right now, or is it white still? What do you think?
Everything's black.
Everything's black again. Yeah. Okay, so Astrum just like Halmon, black hair on your lip.
Stop licking, Astrum. God damn it.
Astrum's just like, first the hog, now the nipples. We're getting too close.
he's like, I've seen too much of you. So, Astrum, give me a wisdom check, not a save, a check.
Gotcha.
Ooh, Bella, I almost took out that little mouse. Whew.
He's not wise tonight.
How do you roll a nat 1 on this? All right, I'm gonna give you just like last time because of your fishman heritage. This is me giving you something, but I did say this last time. I'm gonna give you one more check here because of the fishman heritage in you to give me another roll.
Can I just like slap him and tell him to pull it together and give him advantage?
Somebody could have given him guidance, I guess. Like Sakura's out there.
That shit.
Yeah, everybody's out there.
Wait. If I give myself bardic inspiration, does that apply to like right now or next turn?
I mean, if you can do it, it's a bonus action. So if you want to give I'm going to allow yourself to get bardic inspiration from you. So you're like going to give your own self a sense of music through your own body.
Okay. Oh, hold up. So if you want to, I did send a song for bardic inspiration to your email.
Okay. Let's see if I can pull that up.
I sent it like.
Hold on, let me take off the screen quickly, everybody. Anywho, you know what? I'll play it later if we can during the break, but let's just do it now, because I don't want to break up the gameplay. I'll pull it up maybe during the break or after game, but because I do want to look that up. Astrum, yeah. So give me that. You gave yourself some bardic inspiration. I think you get an extra like 1d4 on that, I believe. It's a 1d4, 1d6. It's one of those two. But give me another wisdom check, please. This is more from your fishman lineage because that does apply.
That's a 13.
A 13, and then now give me a plus 4 on that if you want, or roll roll
a d4. Yeah.
If the d4 is the triangle one.
Wait.
Roll pyramid.
I've done something wrong. Hold on.
No, you didn't. You're good. I mean, I can apply it too, if you want.
I got it.
Okay, you're good.
That's
okay. 4. Okay, so that's a 4. So yeah, I mean, you managed to do the wisdom save there. So great job. So or wisdom check, you passed. So barely, mind you, but you did get to where I needed you to be. So Astrum, finally, as you make fucking Red Fog. I know it's hard coming in as the newest last player because you have a lot of shit you got to do and figure out and learn, but it's okay. Astrum, here, the magic that is inside you start to then begin to feel it, and not only that, but hear it through your body. Halmon and Pippa, you can hear it as well. The rest of you can't hear it at the moment. But you three can hear inside of you. It is my time. Time, soon, time and everything will end. I am too weak to carry on. If I am free, that means oblivion is coming. I know, but I am too weak to help my brothers and my sister. Please, will you accept the power of the Master? I can give you the rest of what I have, but it must be transferred into kin. You're the only thing here of fishman blood. You can take my powers from me, be one with the ocean. You yourself will become a master. I can no longer live. Please set me free.
I promise. I'll honor you.
And Astrum, as you... Oh, continue.
No, I just was going to say I accept.
Oh, all right. You accept. So as you kind of float there, Pippa and Halmon, you hear this echoing in your head, but you know it's not directed towards you. And Astrum, the final bit of magic from that statue. Clive, Wendeline, Amalia, Belle, Sakura, Sirus, of course, and Pete, you all can see this happening, as well as King Enon. And he goes, "What's happening? What's going on?" As you all watch, the large white whale statue begins to just crumble completely, just breaking down. It's floating in the air with the rest of you, but the statue begins to fall to pieces. White brick in the water, white chunk in the water, white chunk in the water. But Astrum and Pippa and Halmon, you still remain floating. The blue magic Astrum just surrounds your body. Your eyes glow a blue color. And then all three of you fall into the water. As the magic then seems to dissipate and go straight into you, Astrum, your whole body then feels a surge of energy. And the three of you fall into the water. So now Pippa, Astrum, Halmon, you are all three in that body of water right there. King Enon, of course, still stands there. He goes, "No!" as he watches the statue just blow into pieces, and it goes all over the place. King Enon then is just standing there. However, Astrum, Pippa, and Halmon, please give me dex saves as the pieces of the rocks fall from above you into the water. I need to make sure that all three of you are okay.
I just got a nat 1.
15.
Astrum, Halmon, you got a nat 1?
Yeah.
Ooh. Pippa, 3. Ooh, so Astrum, you're okay. Luckily, you're a fish man that can breathe underwater and swim, because Halmon and Pippa have just been badly knocked unconscious by 2 fucking rocks that have bashed you both on the head. Pippa, unconscious. Halmon, unconscious. As you both go unconscious and float there in the water, Astrum, you only have one more thing you can do, which is an action or a move. What would you like to do?
If I use mass healing word, wake them up.
Yes, you can. I will allow that.
Let's use mass healing word.
Okay. So you also... Oh, by the way, I didn't roll the damage, by the way, Pippa and Halmon. You guys got 29 damage each from those rocks that hit you from above.
That's the last time I ever try to help out my team. That's the last.
You are getting a little fucked. But at the same time, you fucked up Amalia and Clive last time. So
I saved them. I don't know what you're talking about.
We talked all that shit to the VM, and now we're paying for it. But
so Astrum, give me that heal. What's that heal for them? Mass healing?
Did I do it right?
What did you roll? I didn't see anything yet. It might just be coming up a little late. Oh, there it goes.
Still rolling.
Oh, you're good. So you both get 10. I'm going to give you guys both get 10 hit points back from that, and you also become conscious again. So as you were knocked out and you got hit really badly by these heavy rocks above Pippa and Halmon, you managed then to get revived by Astrum as he sends a surge of healing magic through your body, and then you guys are revived. You're still pretty hurt from those rocks.
As I'm sitting there floating with Pippa, I'm just like, Pippa, I need a break. I'm tired.
And have a break as soon as we're safe. We need to get out of here.
So next up is...
I'm getting weak. I've been holding on for like ever. I can barely move my arms.
So Sakura, you're going to be up next. Sakura, what would you like to do? And then Wendeline, and then we get to Halmon and Clive, and then we're going to take a break. So Sakura, you're up. What would you like to do? there's still the whale in front of you that you need to kill, King Enon. There's also the fish man off to the side, and then Nottingham still in the back by Wendeline and Sakura, and Belle back there. So it's up to you on who you'd like to.
Who, Nottingham or King Enon? Which one has more health right now?
King Enon has more health than Nottingham.
Then let's blast him
Blast him. Give King Enon a blast.
with the witch's bolt.
A witch's bolt.
Yeah,
Direct
21.
hit. 21 to hit. Give me that damage.
Okay.
So Sakura, you send out that fucking pink.
58.
Oh, 58 hit points. How the fuck are you this strong? Because you're a demigod. Fucking hell, that's crazy. Jesus. Okay, so that was a good hit, Sakura. That's a good hit. He's down to like only 40 hit points now. So King Enon takes that hit. Ooh! He just gets hit from the back. You hear that loud orca bellow from his mouth as the pink electricity just goes straight into his back. However, I got a couple tricks on my sleeve yet, guys. So you're not done yet. Sakura, you're standing there back. Yep.
Really quick. I'm gonna use also a bonus action if anybody needs healing.
I think the only one that needs, I think Halmon needs healing and Pippa and Amalia.
Okay, I have what is it? 50 health points you guys can distribute among yourselves.
So 50.
Yes.
So Amalia is the weakest right now. So Amalia, you take 25, let's say. And then Halmon and Pippa can split the other 25. So let's say that I guess
you want 15?
Halmon, 15, and then Pippa, you get, what would be the other bit? What am I thinking?
No, she gets 15. I'll take 10.
She gets 15 and you get 10. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry. Awesome. So good job, Sakura. So you healed up some of your team members out there. You hit King Enon real bad, Sakura. Like you know this too, Sakura. You just saw him destroy what you can only believe, since you don't know what's going on, you can just only believe, Sakura, that he just destroyed one of the masters. That's all you can really, that you saw. So as you blast out this giant, like, electric pink magic, and what are you thinking, Sakura, at the same time? Like, is there any type of thing you want to say or anything you're thinking as you send out your fucking magic towards this asshole? Or are you just going to, like, be focusing?
I think she's just focused right now.
All right. So you send out that beam, Sakura, you fucking definitely hit him in the back. Wendeline, you're up. Nottingham is still right there. He's now fucking trying to kill Belle's little mouse, and he's mad at you for doing what you've done, Wendeline. So what the fuck are you gonna do?
I bet he is mad.
He is. Halmon and Clive, you're up next.
I'm gonna do. Let's do Scorching Ray, 5th level. I don't give a fuck.
Scorching Ray, 5th level. Awesome. So I think you send out, like, is it 3 or 4 of those fucking blasts? It's a good amount at a 5th level.
It is 3 rays of fire.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hit me.
I ain't fucking around today. Wait, how do I roll this? I'm just kidding.
It's three to hit, and then 3 damage.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does. 17 is exactly what you need to hit.
The first hit is 6 damage.
Nicely done.
Next one is a 9. And then the last one is a 5.
Boom. Boom, boom, boom. So Nottingham is just, you just keep blasting him with blast, Wendeline, be it fucking the other one or this one, but they're getting fucking hurt. And then now, Wendeline, great job. You're right there. Fantastic. Halmon, you're up. What would you like to do?
Pippa, help me up, please.
So you guys are you're all in the water currently still, remember.
Yeah. Are we like able to stand or no?
No, you're floating.
All right, that's fine. I just see Anon still being there, being fucking annoying. Pippa, I'm sorry. I'm gonna use you to kind of buoy myself up real quick. So you're underwater for a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit.
Like you push on Pippa, she just goes under.
And then I push myself up so I can see him, and I want to cast Blight to try to finish him off.
Hell yeah!
It's a con save of 18.
Con save of 18, fantastic. fuck.
Sound of Pippa.
Yeah, do that noise, Pippa.
Hold on,
Eddie.
Pippa.
So you hit him. You hit him.
I like. Do you know when you play like that game where someone gets on your shoulders in the pool?
Yeah, chicken.
I hop on her shoulders basically.
You're having a hard time on the two because one leg's over, but the other one is just a nub. It's just like the other one is just a nub on the other.
I rolled so poorly. God damn it.
That's
It's
pretty
only
good.
22 damage. That's 98. That's like in the lower fifth of damage I could do.
Wait, do I take damage?
No. He did blight.
Oh, okay.
And so Halmon, great job. Clive, you're up next, buddy.
I used my movement to stay on Pippa.
Okay, so Pippa, you're struggling with Halmon on your shoulders. But Clive, King Enon's right there on his last legs, Clive. So if you want, you just saw him and the master basically blow up next to him. You have no idea what's going on, Clive. You just think the master's exploded. So what would you like to do? We're going to take a break right after this.
Okay, so Finger of Death, he needs to make a con save of 18.
God damn it, dude. I don't know why King Enon's rolls suck, because I just rolled like fucking two terrible rolls in a row. Okay, well, you got him. You got him, Clive, so give me that damage.
Alrighty. So
let's see if you get the kill here.
that is 70 necrotic damage.
Yeah, so unfortunately for King Enon, he put up a good fight. He got revived. He tried to use Cloud Kill multiple times that you guys fucked up. But you know what? You got him, Clive. So even though he fucked you up earlier or stopped your big attack, you got him back with this one. So you send out your Finger of Death, Clive. You're looking at King Enon.
Clive points at, he holds a staff in his left hand and then raises his right hand and says, "Let me show you true necromancy." And just, Avada-Kedavra! A jet of
Hey,
green,
you pulled out the Harry Potter flow. Hey, boom!
just a jet of green lightning shoots right at Enon, bursting him with all that necrotic magic. And there's a catch to this too. Any humanoid, he be described as a humanoid creature?
He's an orca man. So he's a orca. Orca. You know, that's a hard one. He's a fish man character, but orcas are mammals. So he's a mammalian humanoid orca. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's asking for like.
Because here's the thing with the Finger of Death.
Yeah.
When the humanoid creature is killed by this spell, it rises at the start of the next turn as a zombie and permanently under my command.
Oh shit! So you have King Enon's giant whale-bodied hulking corpse as a puppet moving forward, I guess.
And Clive will just close with this with a wicked grin on his face. "Keep the change, you filthy animal."
So he's as that flames on him that were Amalia had lit that were still burning him are going on. They then turn green from the spell that you just shot at him. As the green flames come off of his body, he just goes. He looks at you, Astrum. He goes, "I'm still glad I killed him. I'm still glad I killed your fucking parents." And his fucking skin starts to fall off of his body. You, Halmon, Pippa, Astrum, you smell that rotting orca whale flesh falling from his body. And as he's left, he's just a zombie giant whale skeleton standing there, surrounded by green magic. So he just has this giant whale skeleton corpse standing there in a ready position, Clive. And as we did that, let's take our quick break right then. After we come back from the break, we're just going to play for a little bit more, and that'll be tonight's game. So, good job, by the way, Clive. That was badass, because now you guys have a giant hulking... I'm going to add that to your... I don't know. How long does the zombie stay with you, Clive?
Let's see. Permanently.
Permanently. Okay, so now you have a giant whale skeleton, basically zombie at your disposal. I'll make sure to add that in to you next game.
So
awesome.
Essentially reverse of Avada Kedavra.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you didn't kill him. You kept him a skeleton alive. All right, guys, we're going to go on break here in 1 second. It's about a 5-minute break. Also, there's a little something special for you guys in this break. As you guys know, you had another team member once. This team member was named Foxface. Foxface has been along for you guys and around for a while. Sakura, as you know, he is kind of your stepdad. And when we left Foxface, he had gone off, leaving the team to finish the mission, but to go off to try to be with Sakura's mother again and protect her. However, while he left the group, Foxface managed to go on his own mission and kill and stop some of the goblins and rat folk who were looking for you guys, sent out by Halsworth. So he managed to make his way back to your mother, Sakura, but he's been on his own little adventure. So there's kind of a fun 70s opening theme song TV show opening for Foxface that I want to show you guys based off of this quick little adventure that he went on. It's at the end where all the lore is included, but it's a little fun thing to show you what he's been up to this whole time. So there's a little fun song in there for you guys. It's kind of like Shaft, you know, the thing that's like Shaft, but it's like, you know, like he's doing his own thing. But it's a little bit of Foxface for you guys. So I hope you enjoy it. And I'll be back in a little bit. Great game tonight, guys. And here we go. Give me a Constitution save, unfortunately, for this little mouse.
There's an air bubble that she has.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got a little, he's got like a little
air bubble there.
diver
Well,
suit. He has a little diver suit.
You know what? Just give me a Constitution save, please.
21! He has a little diver suit.
He has a little bubble on his head, so he managed to still Belle swimming like right alongside of you in the water or on your person. Your little mouse manages to stay alive.
Hey guys, welcome back. And as you know, we're always promoting stuff here at Spicy and Dicey for the Dirty 20 Die Shop. That's right. It's a D20 die shop over here. You can go help out our friend Sierra and buy some of her merch. Check it out. Do it. Do it now.
On a sunny day with a kick in our step, the misfits set out for what we hadn't found yet. 4 magic stones glowing brighter than the sky. We'll free the beasts and watch them fly. Jump, skip, clash, we're all on the move. The misfits groove to the mysteries tune. 4 stones to find, 4 monsters to free. We're the misfits, baby, just wait and see. A riddle in the forest led us down the wrong track, but we laughed at the switch and we never looked back. With teamwork and tricks, we dodge and we weave, chasing magic and wonders you wouldn't believe. Jump, skip, clash, we're on the move. The misfits groove to the mysteries tune. 4 stones to find, 4 monsters to free. We're the misfits, baby, just wait and see. Villains in the shadows try to steal our glow, but we bop and sidestep, gotta let them know. We're scrappy, we're clever, we've got nothing to lose. Living this quest like sneakers on shoes. Waterfall leaps and the caves of doom, lit by the gleam of the glowing moon. Each stone we find brings the beast to life. Our crew gets closer through joy and strife. Jump, skip, clash, we're on the move. The misfits groove to the mysteries tune. 4 stones to find, 4 monsters to free. We're the misfits, baby, just wait and see. Villains in the shadows try to steal our glow.
And now, a little update and lore on our groovy friend Foxface.
clouds with a slick slide grin, leather boots and a shadowy skin. The rats and goblins scatter in fear when Foxface whispers the end is near. Bang, bang, baby, he's got the style. Click, clack, ready to walk that mile. A job to do, no time to waste. Foxface rolls in with deadly haste.
All right, welcome back. Doesn't Foxface look badass in like a real life looking format? I'm not gonna lie, I think Foxface looks awesome. He's one of my favorite D&D characters, by the way, that I play as, and that's why he was such a big part of your guys' story. But every time I look at that character that I've created, I'm like, he's cool, man. I mean, I'm just floating my own boat here, but at the same time, I'm like, I like Foxface. Like, that would be a sick guy. Like, I don't know why. Every time I think of like a game that I would create or a D&D character I would pitch, I always think of Foxface first. I don't know why. I just like that.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, I like Foxface, right? He's always been around. Yeah. Anywho, it would be cool to have a Foxface Shaft type of detective show if he's like figuring shit out, taking down goblins and stuff. I feel like Astrum, you could have vibed well with Foxface too. He was a rogue, and in that world, he also liked music and stuff a lot. So he probably would have hung out with Astrum if he were around a little bit more then. But back to where we were, guys. Let's go back to the main story. You guys you just killed King Enon, and as his giant skeleton corpse there, I'm going to say that the other fishman in the blue here, they swim away into the water and they just dip. They leave during this time. You're still in fight, by the way. You still have 2 more people you need to kill. But the other fishmen have now run away. They're scared as hell. Halmon, you are currently on top of Pippa in the water, as Astrum, you're a little bit behind them where the master kind of was. The fishman here is still on the other side. Sakura, you are still on the boat with Pete and Sirus. And then Wendeline, Clive, and Amalia, you are still over here fighting with Nottingham. So we're going to go basically exactly to where we left off, where now it's Nottingham's turn, and Nottingham is going to actually try to attack you, Belle. So unfortunately, you're just a little girl, but this fucking shark, he don't give a shiz, and he's going to try to cut you down. So unfortunately for you, Belle, he's going to just like pull out his giant blade from his back again, and he's just going to literally try to fucking stab right at you, Belle. He does not hit there. He's only a 5. So he tries to stab at you, Belle, but once again, you kind of a little too fast, and he pulls back. However, I am going to action surge, and I am going to pull out then my laser gun, Belle, as he pulls out his arcane weapon. He's going to hit you again, and Belle, if he hits you with this, it's pretty bad damage. Ah, shit. So, Belle, what's your armor class again?
13.
13? Oof. So, unfortunately, Belle, little Belle, you take 38 hit points of damage, and you're also blasted back. So, Halmon, you see from across the way, Nottingham has just pulled out this gun, and you were the one that told Nottingham to go, Halmon. So he's only really lingering around after you told him to leave. But after Wendeline decided to, she's going to take her shot and take him out, he's turned around. So he just, bah, bah, bah! He just shoots at Belle, and Belle, you go flying back, taking 38 hit points of damage as you fly back about 5 feet, Belle, from that damage. And also, little Victor's still on the ground in front of you. He's still right there. He hasn't come back to you yet. But Nottingham, unfortunately, did hit you, Belle, as you fly back. He then is going to run forward and be like, fuck this noise! And he runs forward straight towards you again, Wendeline, as if he was going to attack you. He doesn't have any more attacks, Wendy, but he comes straight up to you, Wendeline, after you tried to shoot at him. So, Wendy, unfortunately, that's where you are right now. But the other fishman then has to go. And he is going to jump onto the boat. Whoop! And he is going to attack you, Sakura. He's going to take out his laser gun that he wields. And he does not hit. So Sakura, he tries again. Boom! He does not hit. However, I'm going to use another attack here. He shoots again. Boom! Only a 3. No hit. Bah! Bah! Sakura, you managed to dodge the bullets. The arcane energy. It would have been bad to be honest with you. 3 like shots of arcane energy just go straight past you. However, it is also, I think Sirus actually still needs to go. So Sirus is going to just run up to this fish man, and I'm going to have Sirus attack him. So Sirus is going to swipe. He's going to use his sword, the great sword. He hits. Come on. He does, hold on, I'm hitting the damage. 12 damage. Damn, Sirus's sword is strong, but my goodness, it doesn't do that strong of hits sometimes. It's a strong sword, but when he hits, it just, for some reason, it doesn't hit that hard. So the fish man is taken down pretty hard, though. Boom. Okay, so Sirus is done. Pete's going to just run up to you, Sakura, and stand by your side. He's still in his human form. He looks over to you, Sakura. He's like, are you all right? He didn't hit you anything, right?
No, he didn't. He couldn't.
Good.
He couldn't. I was too fast.
He couldn't get it up. Loser! But Pete, then he's going to just run straight and go. He's going to attack the fishman as well. So Pete runs straight up. Boom. He's going to hit him with his staff. Let's see if he hits. He does have a +5 there. Ooh, nat 20! So Pete just goes, BAM! And slams the fucking fishman in his face. He gets full damage. So that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, the fishman should be dead. Boom. So Pete fucking, boom! Sakura, you know he's doing this for you to impress you. He looks back at you, Sakura, in his human form. He just like winks at you like, ding! Like you just hear like that little,
oh my
ding,
gosh.
as he like bashes the fishman into the water. The fishman flies back. He hits that little buoy, and his body just brokenly sinks down into the water. So Pete and Sirus managed to work together, the two NPCs for the night, managed to take down that shark man. So Sakura, these two boys who once used to fight for your affection, by the way, kind of ironic, now working together right in front of you. But it's kind of funny. Sirus and Pete don't have the best relationship, but they managed to work together to take out this knight, or this fishman. Amalia, you're back on deck, and there's basically only really one person you need to deal with now, which is Nottingham. He's right behind Wendeline. So what would you like to do, Amalia?
So, as
almost done,
Amalia kind of notices that he shoots at Belle, she turns all the way back towards Nottingham and faces him, and just kind of like as a reaction starts running towards him. And then I'm going to expend a sorcery point to gain back a spell slot, and I'm going to cast Burning Hands and essentially go for like trying to go at his throat.
Okay, so you're going for his throat. You run straight up to Wendeline. You see that Amalia, your friend, comes running in, Wendeline. Her hands ablaze with fire, Wendy. Yours more gold. Hers that dark fucking orange red that Amalia always has as she runs in. So give me that, Amalia. Give it to me.
It's Dex 18 save.
Oh, it's a Dex. It's okay, sorry. Sorry about that. Dex. It's a 16. What did I need?
18.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Give it to me. Give me that damage.
He's going
Burn
to
me.
take 29 damage.
Whee! All right. So, Amalia, you managed to come in and you burn the fuck out of Nottingham. You grab him by his fucking throat and he's almost dead, Amalia. He's almost dead. He is literally at like fucking 1 health point left. He's got literally 2 at the moment. So, yeah. So he's fucking badly burnt all around his throat, his gills, everything. Once again, Wendeline, Amalia, Belle, Clive, you smell that fish, that fucking fish cooking. You know what I mean? Just the burning fish smell as it kind of heads out the whole cave. Amalia, great job. Do you have anything else? Do you have a bonus action or anything you want to do?
I don't really have like a bonus action. I guess like I can just so after I like grab him by the throat, I just kind of like throw him down to the ground.
Okay, so you just gonna throw him down. I'm not gonna have him take damage from that because it's not technically an attack. So you just kind of like that's just what you're doing. You just kind of like as you're burning him, you shove him down on the ground while he's taking that damage. Great job, Pippa. You now are in the water with Halmon all over your back. So what do you want to do, Pippa? Astrum's behind you, but Halmon's still on your head like you're playing chicken.
I think for fun, just because Pippa would do this, Pippa's gonna turn into a dolphin.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be a dolphin, and I'm just gonna like swim about with Halmon on me, just going crazy and jump out of the water, put on a big show, just to see how long he can hold on for at this point.
Oh, let's fucking go, baby.
So Pippa.
I feel like Halmon's got to roll for something. Like
So Pippa, you give me an acrobatics check, and then Halmon, you give me a dex save as you're trying to hold on to Pippa, and she like starts immediately like fuck you, and she turns into a dolphin, is like just playing with you now. So Pippa,
that's my second that one of the night.
no, so Halmon, you're immediately thrown off of Pippa, and you just fucking land on the fucking.
Well, I also rolled a 13, so maybe he's still holding on.
No, that he definitely failed. So Pippa, you jump over this bridge here, let's say, like doing a dolphin trick. Halmon, you just fall off like an asshole, and you fall right onto the bridge. Your back just slams down on the fucking.
Pippa laughs. She's like.
Fucking weird.
Can Pippa see me? Can she see me? 'Cause I'm double middle fingers straight up in the air right now.
So Astrum, you're just watching.
I can speak with animals, bitch. I understand you.
Yeah, you're just hearing Pippa go like, "Fuck you." So you managed, Halmon, though. You did hit your back, though. So Halmon, you're gonna take 4 points of damage as you slam down on the thing. It's kind of, I guess, karma for hurting Amalia. You're just laying there like.
What do you mean hurting him? I got everyone's attention and got us out.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
I was getting it back for almost drowning me, so just asking me nicely. I could have just turned into a dolphin then, but no.
Yeah, but
all right.
I like playing chicken.
All right, Belle. Belle, I think you're gonna get the last hit of the night, Belle, as you see little Victor just sitting there looking at Nottingham's like now burnt, struggling, almost dead corpse, the fucking beast who is trying to kill your pet, Sierra. What are you going to do to him? He has 2 hit points left. Belle, you're right there. And you're like Predator right now because you're still invisible. So it's like you're like a little Predator and you see him right there. What do you want to do to give him that kill? He's got 2 hit points left. And he's prone. Turn on your mic! Turn on your mic! I can see you talking. There you go.
So many options.
There's a lot.
I don't know. I don't have a fucking short sword, so crossbow.
Oh, crossbow it. Go for it. Give me those crossbow hits. Give me a shoot. You don't have to like. Oh, you don't hit that one. So give me another one. You're too angry. You're like, you almost killed my mouse. You didn't hit that one either. What the fuck?
Okay.
Okay, you got one. You got one hit. Let's see the damage. You only have to get 2 hit points. Two. It's like 1.
Yeah. Good thing I have 3 attacks, guys. That's fine.
Yeah, for real. Also, don't you have action surge though too? I believe.
I do.
Okay, you got him. So you managed to stand back invisible, and all of a sudden, I'm gonna just do this for fun. You like come out of your invisibility, kind of like a predator, and you come out of the invisibility, and like all of a sudden you're just aiming your crossbow at him, and just like the 3 dots from Predators, little 3 dots, boom, and he just takes it. Amalia, Wendeline, you look down to see this fucking shark man just take a crossbow straight through his face. Gone. Astrum, as you float there in the water, your team successful in the mission. You feel this new wave of energy throughout your body, Astrum. King Enon, no more. Nottingham, no more. However, something very unexpected, Astrum. It wasn't you at all who took them out. In fact, it was your newfound friends and your team. And they came in clutch. And they helped you out. And everybody did what they needed to do. But you float there now, Astrum, a part of something very unexpected. You've become, like Sakura, a godly figure. Inside you feel your fishman DNA. Something has changed. You weren't who you were right before what just happened. You look at your body and you just feel a surge of energy. It's like as if you have leveled up. So Astrum, you can give yourself a level up. As you level up, and you also become one with one of the 4 masters. Which means that now, Astrum, your fate hangs in a very different direction. And that's where we're going to end tonight's game. And we'll be back next week with some more D&D! All right, everybody, get out of here. Get out of here, except for don't leave yet, really.